Godzilla is the king of monsters for a reason.
But this isn't that Godzilla.
Generic intro to theduckgoesmoo here, back with another Nostalgia Critic video. Today we are watching Godzilla 1998 by Nostalgia Critic, which I believe this movie was eventually changed to Zilla. It is the only Godzilla anything I've watched outside of a death battle or two. So, yeah, this is my only Godzilla experience, and I know that probably hurts a lot of people to hear, but you know me, I haven't seen many movies, but I have seen this movie, and it's apparently really, really bad, and I think Adam's been asking for this for a very, very long time, and I think a couple of the people have as well. I read all the comments and reply to a lot of them as well, so definitely leave some comments down below over what I should watch next. And also, if you can check out last week's video, which was the top 11 drug PSAs by Nostalgia Critic, I'll leave it right up there. Also link down below in the description. Also been placed on my channel with all of my other Nostalgia Critic videos. Patrons get the videos a day early. I hope you're having a good day. I hope I can make it better. This is gonna be like a trip down memory lane. I remember actually being scared of this movie because I was a kid. I was scared of everything. I still don't like scary games or scary movies. I'm playing through BioShock right now, and that is absolutely terrifying. But let's go ahead and jump into Godzilla 1998. I was born in 97, so yikes. Okay.
Hello, I'm the
also,
Critic
this
guy.
video is
Remember,
6 years
so
old,
you
so
know
this is
him.
way older than that.
Remember in
I've seen this movie.
1994 when Stargate came out?
Nope.
For those who don't, the
Wasn't
film
alive.
was incredible. All they showed was this magical gate that could teleport people to somewhere else. Where did
Oh.
they go? What did they find when they got there? You had to go see the movie to find out.
Wow, I wonder what it could be. God, this is gonna keep me awake all night. I'm gonna see the movie right now just to find out.
Why is that about Stargate? One
Holy
screen
crap,
was
was
it?
that stupid? So what?
What was it?
Aliens invented the pyramids? Are you nuts? Yeah, all those Egyptian morons with their brilliant, groundbreaking designs, they had nothing to do with it. It was just
It was all aliens.
And the ruler of the known universe is that chick with the dick from the crying game? Boom!
The what?
Last time I ever watch a movie by these jokers again.
And then
So
they
you
made this
remember
movie.
in 1996 when Independence Day came out?
I've
It's
seen
not
Independence
the same
Day.
idiots who did Stargate, but look, all it
I haven't
showed in
seen
the
the sequel,
advertising was the
or the new
White
one.
House getting blown up. That's it. Nothing else.
The speech,
Whoa, how the
though.
hell does that happen? This movie must be good. I mean, sure they messed
Aliens?
up with Stargate, but maybe this will be a good one. Besides, I just gotta know how the White House blows up.
Independence Day is a legendary movie.
Son of a bitch! This movie's even worse than the last one. So what? The
What?
President of the United States gets in a jet to fight off aliens? Are you high? Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
I mean,
never watching
from a
another movie
critical
by these
standpoint,
morons
yes.
ever
But was it a
again.
good movie? I enjoyed
Ever.
it. A lot of people enjoyed it. It's a classic. From the creators of Independence
No,
Day
not interested. No.
and Stargate. I'll probably watch him get pulled in. Oh, this is when he gets Godzilla. Oh yeah, somehow that happens. Godzilla is the king of monsters for a reason. Thank you, Death Battle, for teaching me that. But this is the only Godzilla movie I've ever seen. Hi, how's it going? And at that point, I pull out the strap and unload into the eyeball.
God damn it! Curse my hunger for wanton destruction!
Alright, so even though the filmmakers made two horrible movies before, Godzilla hooked us all in with its clever
Independence
efforts.
Day, a horrible
How?
movie?
Because they never showed the monster. You had to see the movie in order to see the monster. So advertisers
But you
thought
never
up the
see
brilliant
it, do you?
strategy of describing the monster for us. Like vehicles that said his foot is as long as this bus. Or
Oh,
billboards
yeah.
that said his head is as big as this sign. It was downright genius.
Oh
Alright,
man, the
guys,
effects
So
are...
you suckered us in yet again. But please, please, can you try and give us a good movie this time? I mean,
No.
it's Godzilla. It can't be that difficult to make something that's just so unentertaining. Oh, you shit-knocker!
Everyone's-
You did it! You actually did it! You made Godzilla even less credible than it already was!
Did they basically make it the
Set up
dinosaur?
this douchebag
They
in the
literally...
water for sucking.
Did they buy the name? Or the people that like
So
own
if
the
I had to sit
Godzilla
through
or
this
whatever?
pile of dino droppings,
Or
I figure you
licensing or
ought to share the
something?
pain with me. The film starts out with, oddly enough, a monster attacking the Japanese. Haven't seen that before.
Yeah, never. It's a kaiju. Or a Gojira.
After that scene, we get our next horrible disaster, Matthew Broderick. He plays our main character called Nico Titopoulos.
It's Titopolis.
Whatever.
That's
He
your
plays
last
as
name?
a nerdy white guy who wears glasses and is
Oh,
socially weak.
I've seen him.
Gee,
And
that
other
sounds like the nerdy white guy who wears glasses and is socially awkward from Stargate. Or the nerdy white guy
Oh.
who wears glasses and is socially awkward from Independence Day.
But don't you
Oh,
worry,
well, I
this
mean, that's Jeff
character is
Goldblum.
far, far different. He is much more annoying than any of those other guys. So the
I
job
mean, Jeff
of Mr.
Goldblum. It's Jeff
Metropolis,
Goldblum.
Cetopolis.
whatever, is to study earthworms and how they grow over a certain period of time. This leads to him getting the clever nickname of the Worm Guy. Matthew Broderick plays a wormy person? Finally, some ideal casting! So the military comes to take him to a piece of land in Panama, where they want him to analyze something a little bigger than an
Panama?
earthworm.
Here's your sample. Study it. What sample? You're standing in it.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
They want him to analyze the footprint of a giant chicken.
But he does
Though killer
earthworms?
poultry is not on his list of studied specimens, good old testosterone,
Cetopolis.
whatever, agrees to study whatever made that hole in the ground. Meanwhile, in Tahiti,
He went
a
from
French guy
Panama
with a professional
to
interviews one of the survivors of the
Japan?
monstrous shipwreck.
Oh. Oh. Fire.
Whoa, a lighter. I see giant radioactive lizards the size of the kingdom, but a lighter? That gets my attention.
What did you see, old man?
Okay, apparently
Oh, why
fire
that
translates
accent?
English into Japanese, but I digress.
What did you see, old man?
Godzilla.
Oh, he's able to understand now.
Godzilla.
Gojira.
This
Godzilla
seems
in
threatening at
Japanese.
first, but take a look at what Godzilla actually translates out to.
Godzilla.
Nice ladder. No.
Godzilla.
Actually, I know that
Next, we cut to
from,
New York City, where
what was
a
it,
woman
Whale
named
Wars?
Audrey
They had a
wants to try and
trimaran
get a
named
reporting
Gojira-
job from an
Gojira?
anchor she's working for, played by Harry Shearer.
He's gonna consider me for the job? What else did he say?
God, he is short.
Why don't we talk about it over dinner tonight? Your place.
Mr. Kamen, you're married.
Yes, and you're very beautiful. Have I ever told you that before?
Wow, subtle. Do you think he tries that on every woman he meets? Hi,
Yes.
I'm Charles. My hobbies are marriage, cheating, and having sexual intercourse with you. You want to have dinner? And then we
Your
cut
place.
to another
Not his
location
place.
in Jamaica. Jesus, how many locations are there? It's like they're kicked out
Panama,
of every country
Jamaica.
that they try to film it. Where it turns out that Bowser is still on the loose. As it turns out,
Bowser.
he attacked yet another ship. And much like this movie, it was dragged
That-
under. So what could this giant perversion of nature possibly be?
This animal
Earthworm.
is much too big to be some kind of lost dinosaur. A hybrid caused by the fallout on these islands.
Uh-huh. Like
What
your
fallout?
earthworms.
Well, oh, wasn't like nuclear testing or something?
I believe
World War
that this
II.
is a mutated aberration.
Just like my career. I'm acting. Next, we cut to Audrey's friends, played by a very annoying Vicki Lewis and an even more annoying Hank Azaria.
I'm telling you.
What watch is he wearing?
He's a douchebag,
Corona.
gutter slime, dog crap, puke chunks.
Hey, I'm eating. You don't see I'm eating?
Come on, I'm trying to be old New York here. Bada bing, boom, bam. and
Never been to
jets
New
and
York.
stuff.
I've been to New. No,
She's
I've been to
only
New York.
distracted
I
when
went
she
to
sees
Buffalo
Mr.
and
Tap
to
Dancerless.
Niagara.
Cetopolis.
Whatever. On the TV screen.
Never been to New York City though. I want to go. On the TV, really?
Well,
Do you
that's
know
going
him or
on. We see
something?
the mayor of New York and his aide appeasing the city. Tell me if these two look familiar at all.
Everybody has the same umbrella.
Oh, they're spoofing Siskel and Ebert. I see.
Who?
Apparently, Mayor Ebert is an anger-obsessed screamer who spends most of his time eating candy, while his aide Gene is a slimy little yes man who blindly agrees with everything he says. Take that, Siskel and Ebert! How dare you have an opinion?
Who
But
are those
I
people?
don't get it. Why are they making fun of these two in the first place? They're like America's
good
most
question.
loved critics. Oh,
Oh,
maybe
they're
it's
critics?
because they never gave thumbs up to any of your movies. Well, maybe if you got your
Hey.
thumbs out of your asses and start producing good films, we'd agree with you. But
I'm
dude,
sorry, the pyramid-
They don't even take advantage of this. Even Gene Siskel, the critic they were satirizing, asked the question, if you're going
candy.
to go to the trouble of putting us in a monster movie, why don't you at least take advantage of having the monster either eat or squash us?
And they didn't even
That's
do
a
that
good
right.
point. Here's your shot to really get back at these critics who hated all your films, in a monster movie no less, and you don't
didn't.
even have the monster kill them or rip them to shreds? That's really bad when you're getting criticized by the critic you're criticizing because you didn't criticize them enough. Try saying that 3 times fast. But the
That's
doctor's
a
not the
very,
only one
very
playing
good
on the
point.
innocent. Godzilla finally arrives, showing his face in New York and running a prehistoric.
But you don't actually
Look
ever
out,
see him,
it's
do you?
Cloverfield, that's 8 years early! So he romps and
Cloverfield?
stomps and even
What?
goes past a news station where voice actress Nancy Cartwright sees him walk by.
Voice actor.
I think your story just walked by the window.
Okay, wait a minute. Nancy Cartwright, Harry Shearer, Hank Azaria. Is this just a Simpsons reunion? What's next?
Wait, these
The
are
cast of
Simpsons
Scooby-Doo is gonna
voice
show up?
actors?
Why
I haven't watched The Simpsons.
Scoob, look out! It's Godzilla!
I have seen Scooby Doo though.
Holy shit.
The old Scooby Doo.
Like you said it, Scoob.
So he roars and screams and tears up good chunks of the city, and then out
Dropping
of nowhere,
boats somehow?
he suddenly disappears.
Twin Towers, that's old.
Attack, he disappeared.
He suddenly disappears? How can you lose track of a 20-story high dinosaur?
It's perfect. An island, water on all sides, but like no other
That's an
island
island.
in the world, this is a place where he can easily hide.
A city of 8 million people is a good place to hide? This isn't like the Bourne Identity where he can just blend into his surroundings.
It's Jason
My guess
Bourne.
is that giant
Love the Bourne
prehistoric
movies.
lizard is probably gonna stand out. So they look over the
He's
damage
got
that
his
the
sunglasses.
amazing disappearing Godzilla left behind.
In what city officials are describing as the worst act of destruction since the World Trade Center bombing.
The World Trade Center bombing. I'm sure that's the only huge disaster that New York will ever.
Yeah.
All right, I'm bailing out on this one.
Yeah.
You see that
Don't.
Godzilla has
Don't.
left a long line of destruction. He
Oh,
even caved his
man.
way through the MetLife building. Ha ha.
That's somehow holding
But
its
wait,
shape.
really look at this. How is it possible that that thing is still standing?
Yeah.
New York architecture isn't just one of those big paper things that you rip through at the beginning of a football game. It's a little more complicated than that.
Yeah.
So while the city is being evacuated, our heroes try to think of a way to lure the monster out so they can get a good shot at it. They then come up with a brilliant idea. Fish! Of course!
A lot of
Giant
fish.
Piles of fish.
I wonder who got
All know
two
lizards
wrote
do
off on
not
this.
eat fish! They eat bugs! What are you, crazy? You'd be better off putting a giant ant farm in the middle of the city, you retards! So our brilliant and obviously
he said that word.
hero
Can't say that
looks over
word.
this amazing sight.
That has to smell horrendous.
What?
That's a lot of fish.
He's like, yeah, of course.
That's a lot of fish. That's a lot of...
Excellent.
I don't get it. That's a lot of fish. So? I mean, is that meant to be funny? It left a pause at the end for the audience to laugh. I mean, but what's the
There's not
joke?
even funny.
I could
There's
have
no
just
funny.
as easily said, that's a hat. That's a wall.
That's true.
That's a lot of fish. I mean, how is that funny?
Is
You
this
could have said a lot of things there, like, I got a fishy feeling about this. Or,
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
like shooting fish in a barrel out here. I mean, it would
Yeah.
have been funny.
Those would have been better.
But at least they would have been actual jokes. That's a lot of fish.
And-
You could spend years trying to figure out why the hell that's supposed to be funny and not get anywhere. So
Yeah.
That's a lot of fish. Look, you could literally just put in gibberish. And that at least would have been a little bit funnier. He looks over this amazing sight,
This
turns
is
to the
going-
other guy and says, poppity pop pop pop. And that actually will have gotten a little bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
This nonsense off the top of my head
Or
is
just
funnier
blub, blub,
than
blub,
these
like a
guys
fish.
trying to willingly produce written humor.
Have they done any other movies?
So, after Mr. Tin Manopoulos,
Satopolis.
whatever, makes his brilliant
Tin Man.
remark, guess who comes to dinner?
Is it Godzilla? Somehow ripping asphalt as if it's Velcro?
I guess Bugs Bunny is lost again.
I knew I should have taken that lift point to Albuquerque.
No, it's the poorly computer generated
Oh, wait, look, you actually see
Godzilla
it.
in all
It's
his
horrendous.
unconvincing pixelization.
So at least they actually
my
can
good
show
side?
it. No. Run. Hi.
They say he eats Broderick.
He
No,
doesn't.
not today. Apparently someone
Fish.
also forgot to tell Godzilla that lizards don't eat fish because he takes the bait literally hook, line, and sinker. But the military attack, which means,
Tanks.
of course, more stomping and running around the city.
What they never like made a plan. Be like, oh, how are we going to
Kill him, John
contain
Adams. Do our country proud.
John Adams?
Whoa,
Was it? It was John Quincy Adams who was.
Embarrassed.
He was a wasn't he a
He's
mercenary
even
or an
reading
assassin or
fire,
something?
Just like a real lizard would do. Look at this scene. It's practically ripping off every single flying scene ever done in motion picture history.
What was that? Or rip them off?
Use the force, Luke.
Oh,
Locked on, sir.
Unit 1 to Unit 7, give me a
I was
situation
Star Wars.
report.
Terminator or something? Batman. Joker. What in the world? That's Star
But it
Wars.
turns
Yeah,
out
that's when they blew up the
military
Death
really
Star.
sucks at their job because they actually turn out to destroy more of the city than the monster does. Seriously, I don't get how they can't shoot this thing. I mean, is he really that hard to miss? I especially
no,
love this scene
he's
where
not.
the monster actually manages to fake them out. Dude, this isn't a game of tag. Just use any of your basic 5 senses to find him.
Yeah. stupid.
After he starts dry humping a building, Godzilla manages to, and I'm not kidding, disappear again.
In New York City.
What is wrong with these idiots? Are they just
I
looking
call
at
the
their
dude at night,
shoelaces
too.
when he's around? I mean, wake up!
We did nothing to him.
Oh, that's not true. We fed him.
Man, you made him mad.
Several good soldiers just lost their lives.
A lot. And millions of dollars.
So after
And
that,
military
we see
equipment
Audrey,
and buildings
as
have
she
been
comes
destroyed.
across Mr. Takanova and Humpashire, Ricky Dicky, Hamster Master, Polly Wally, Wanna Bing Bangy, Supercalifragilistic, Knick Knack, Patty Wacky, Give the Dog a Banana, Fana, Full Fresca, Hickory Dickory, Hockety Pockety, Wackety Whack, Angelina, Francesca the Third.
Satopolis.
How many takes did that
As they
take?
decide to catch up on old times.
You're still mad at me?
Well, you left without a phone call, a letter,
Oof.
nothing. All this time, yeah. I guess I am still a little mad.
Fair. You
That
said
was
it
8
loyal.
years ago. Some people change.
Most people don't.
I'm sorry, but, you are aware that there was just a giant radioactive monster roaming through the city, right?
8
Yes.
years is a long time. Can I make you a cup of tea?
At night?
Sure. That'd be nice.
There's
By the way,
also
did
her
you see all
hair is
that fish?
fine. All the rain.
There was a lot of it. She stares over as apparently her ex-boyfriend keeps a lot of pictures of her lying around. Most women would find
That's
this creepy, but the script's
yeah, very.
out-of-touch reality suggests that she finds it charming. So charming that she steals a videotape of top-secret information from him so she can post it all over the news. Wow, what a whore. Meanwhile, as helicopters continue to
That's something I would
fly,
say.
Broderick comes across a stunning realization. Godzilla is pregnant?
Pregnant.
How can
Pregnant.
that be? Males can't lay eggs.
Not if he reproduces asexually.
Wow, how dramatically convenient.
The blood that I
Yeah.
collected revealed that the creature is either about to lay eggs or already has.
What if
Gentlemen,
it
we
was
could have
pregnant
sequels.
before it got
Horrible
mutated?
sequels.
These eggs are gonna hatch very quickly.
How could you
They didn't have any
possibly
sequels.
know that?
The fish that we found on the subway. He's not collecting all this food just for himself.
And I don't think I need to remind you, gentlemen, that that was, in fact,
A lot of fish.
But the army doesn't listen to Broderick's pleas as they discover that he accidentally leaked information to the news and is booted off the assignment. Audrey
Oof.
tries to apologize for being a bitch.
It was a terrible thing to do. I never should have done that.
Good luck with your new career. Really
Oof.
think you have what it takes?
I thought we had something. I thought we had
Backstabbing.
fish. But Jean Renault pops up as it turns out that he's part of a secret French organization as they set out to stop Godzilla because they care about the Americans.
Wasn't he the doctor?
Can you believe us to expect such a thing?
It's supposed to be like
I mean,
Statue
not
of
the
Liberty kind of
giant
thing.
Lizard, the French trying to help Americans. Ridiculous. Because the fish plan works so well
The first time.
the
Where are they
military
getting all
plans
this
to
fish
do
from?
it again. Only this time they're luring the monster out into Central Park. Because as we
Oh.
all know, no one can survive Central Park in the middle of the night. Godzilla comes out for the 11th rainy day in a row, and again.
So they do
falls
actually show the monster.
All right, I'm just going for
Like
the
how
fish.
it doesn't care.
We cool?
It knows it's a trap.
Cool?
We cool? We better be
Oh,
cool. We're not cool.
With some
We're
more
not cool.
explosions and obnoxious kabooms, Godzilla
Somehow,
runs through the city.
those
yet
helicopters are
again.
flying way too close
Starting
together.
to think you don't like me very much.
Jumps into the water. That'd be like a
Oh, good. He
crazy
jumped into
wave.
the Hudson River. He'll be dead in a matter of seconds. But the Green October
Why would
is
he-
standing by to zap
Oh.
this rapscallion back to Kingdom Come.
Oh, hit him with the torpedoes.
I just wanted to be on Broadway.
You'd think that'd be the end.
They actually
Nope.
killed
Our
it.
heroes drive into the demolished subway to find the nest of eggs that Broderick was talking about. But wait, how are
Uh-huh.
the French gonna pass by as Americans?
Who you boys with?
We're with the 3-2, sir.
I didn't ask you, soldier. You got a problem talking?
Well, no, sir, I'm fine.
Good accent.
Keep it moving.
Well, thank you very much.
Elvis.
Presley movies. What's the king?
Could be worse. He could have done his Jerry Lewis impression.
I just wanted to ride on the underground choo-choo with
That
the
worked.
wheels and the sparks and the lights.
Soldiers just don't care.
So they come across a destroyed Madison Square
Madison
Garden
Square
where
Garden.
they make their discovery. Quiet, I think I hear fish. Faster than you can say green eggs and
Eggs.
ham, our heroes come across a nest of Cadbury eggs from hell. But the
So
eggs
many.
start to hatch, and rather than just shoot the damn things, the French do what they're best known for. Give
Set
up
'em on
and
fire.
scram. And this is the part of the movie I like to call, guess what part of Jurassic Park they're stealing from?
I don't know which part. Shadow scene? Oh, okay. Jump attack scene? Oh? Door opening scene? obnoxious acting.
It seems that behind every door there seems to be a blockade of monsters. Broderick should know he checks all of them.
Guns. Get guns. They're just babies. I mean, they're very hungry, probably.
Once again, the mystical gumballs of doom seem to give the monsters the slip as they get out of the building just before the military blows it to smithereens. So
Which they should have.
The movie, right? No, because Godzilla actually resurrects himself back to life.
Truly, he is the son of Godzilla.
So this leads to yet another chase scene where our heroes race across the city
in a taxi, because the taxi's still sitting there. Or they probably stole the car.
You know,
like I was just going after
just them. Just a few too many times. He breathes fire at them, they just turn around. He corners them in a tunnel, they just turn on their headlights. They get trapped inside his mouth.
And they get crushed.
Got a quarter? I know this is probably a bad time to mention this, but do you guys remember all that fish? Wasn't that something? So he gets tangled up in the Brooklyn Bridge as the military throw everything they got.
What did they? What were they doing the other times? Hit it with more?
Just blow shit up! It's all we
The U.S. military budget is what, $700 billion a year? Hit it with everything.
Jeez, what the hell else can they throw at the damn thing?
More missiles. And those.
Oh? Bring in the sink, boys!
After the creature finally goes down, we get that lame scene where I guess you're supposed to actually feel sorry for it.
No.
I've had more emotions for my toilet brush.
And then comes alive and kills.
We become. I guess we'll never find out.
How many people just died from this?
Titties
How many buildings are destroyed?
Jean gives Ebert a vulgar thumbs down, and even our French friend manages to say au revoir.
Thank you for your help, my friend.
But you helped him.
Maybe one day I too can be fascinated by fish. And they all live happily ever after.
Except then one of the eggs. Yep. One of the eggs survived or whatever, and then it hatches. And, you know, they said it that.
In my world, this movie is over. Why? Because this movie bombed big time. Finally bringing down that reign of special effects disaster movies that were, in and of themselves, disaster movies. True, the same director tried to
The Day After Tomorrow.
Shitty movies like The Day After Tomorrow and 10,000 BC. But
never seen that one. Never heard of that one.
Learning their lesson about avoiding this group's crap. And if by chance you think that their latest
Did not make
disaster
money.
movie 2012 might finally be that one good disaster film you think they might make,
So they just love disaster movies.
God, I love that cartoon. I'm the nostalgia guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Tom and Jerry. Adam, are you happy, my guy? He had got glasses. Oh my lord, that is...
That's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of fish. It was a lot of fish. So what nostalgia creative video should I do next? Please let me know. I read every comment and reply to a lot of them as well. So I look forward to that. Yeah, this movie was exactly how I remember it. A train wreck. It wasn't like the Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie, which I actually saw and actually like had fond memories of. I watched this movie, I was actually kind of scared because it was just, I knew it wasn't good. I mean, 1998, I was born in 97, so I'm 1 year older than this movie, which is kind of nuts. I didn't know the same people made Independence Day. Is Independence Day a bad movie? I mean, the plot and stuff, it's kind of like the president hopping into a fighter jet. Yeah, that's kind of dumb, but it has some classic moments. Like the president's speech is one of the greatest speeches in like movie history. So, yeah, this movie was terrible. I look forward to the next video though, and I hope it made your day just a tiny little better. I hope to see you back for the next one. Hope to subscribe. But until the next video, take care and cue the music.
We were playing asshole.